Guys, pernah nggak sih kalian traveling ke luar negeri, lalu kaget karena hampir semua orang bisa berbahasa Inggris? Nah, salah satu negara yang sering bikin wisatawan terkesan adalah Malaysia. Banyak turis yang datang ke sana langsung merasa nyaman, bukan hanya karena budayanya yang ramah, tapi juga karena kemampuan bahasa Inggris masyarakatnya yang luar biasa. Mulai dari petugas bandara, kasir minimarket, sampai anak-anak sekolah, semuanya bisa diajak ngobrol pakai bahasa Inggris dengan cukup lancar. Fenomena ini tentu menarik untuk kita bahas lebih dalam.
Hello, brother. Hello, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
What is this?
Rice flour, coconut sugar,
Okay.
and underneath is coconut.
Coconut underneath.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, wow.
So let's try.
Oh, we're trying? Okay.
Try is
Oh,
free.
Free? Really? We'll try this out. I take it I don't eat the banana leaf. All
Yeah,
right.
don't take the banana.
Oh, wow, that's actually really good. There's like a little, I don't know if you can see, a little filling in there on the inside. What's the filling on the inside?
Coconut sugar.
Oh yeah, let me take a look at that.
What's your name, brother?
My name is Jacob. Jacob. Your name?
Jacob.
Yes.
Khalili.
Halili.
Yeah.
All right, nice to meet you, brother. Nice to meet you. How much for the
This one is for one pack is 5 ringgit only.
5 ringgit? Okay, all right, I will take that for sure, brother. Yes, please. All right, thank you so much, brother. All right, and I'll
Can
tell.
we take a picture?
Sure.
Jacob from USA.
Yeah, from USA. Exactly.
What?
Yeah.
Lisa.
What is your name? Lisa. All right. Nice to meet you. Nice.
Lizzie.
Lizzie.
My English name.
English name is Lizzie. All right, Lizzie.
I give you drink.
Okay. All right. I'll buy a drink from you, brothers. Yeah. Okay. My man. Thank you so much.
Much better.
Yeah.
Right?
So much better. Oh, thank you, brother. Thank you. How much for this?
Don't worry.
No, are you sure? Are you sure, brother?
Yeah.
Oh, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. You're too kind, brother. You're too kind. So, all right. Nice to meet you, brother.
Just
All
come
right.
again then.
All right. We'll do, brother. And I'll let everybody know to come
All right.
over here. Nice to meet you.
Putu piring.
Putu Piring. By Lizzie. Yes. All right. Thank you so much.
Now, this is where the Portuguese came in. They were very interested from the trading in Malacca, so they decided to take it. So, this is the first colonizations from empires, the Kingdom of Portugal. They only took and only colonized the city of Malacca. They didn't take the whole. They only take a little bit. This is just the capital, so that they could have lots of trade. And so Malacca broke into Johor. Johor wanted to get like the heck out of Portugal. They don't want Portugal in Malacca. So they decided to tell the Dutch, the Netherlands, which is colonizing Indonesia. The Dutch, or like the Netherlands, already took a bit like half of Indonesia and still going to colonize the whole Indonesia before splitting the Guinea Island, which is for Dutch. That's another time. For now, we're talking about Malaysia and not Papua New Guinea. Anyways. So, I forgot where we were. Yes. So Johor said to Dutch, "What? Can you help me take out Malacca? Take out the Portuguese that are in Malacca." So the Dutch helped. That was good news. Now the Portugals get out, go colonize East Timor. But bad news. Now the Dutch took Malacca. And Johor was very savage. And this was finally it. You guys have been waiting for. Why in schools do we learn English? We were colonized by the British. And this is the time that the British came. The British first started to colonize us. Started in Georgetown, which is in Pulau Pinang. Pinang Island, actually. So, from Georgetown, which is the capital of Penang Island, start from Georgetown, they spread all of the British, spreading Christianity more. Islam was still there, but now the British has spread Christianity into Malaysia. So now it was very, very British, as all of the Malays is now transferring to British control, while Sabah and Sarawak has also been British control. Same as Singapore and Brunei.
One of the questions that I get the most by people back in the UK is, do people in Malaysia speak English? And of course I tell them, yes, most people in Malaysia speak English. Many people here speak very, very good English, probably better than a lot of English people if we're completely honest. But that is not the thing that fascinates me about language when it comes to the people of Malaysia. What really fascinates me are the sheer number of people here that can speak multiple languages. For example, it's not uncommon at all to meet somebody in Malaysia that will speak fluent English, fluent Malay, a Chinese dialect. And then here in Kuching, for example, you'll meet people that can also speak Iban, Badayu, and all number of different languages. For example, my very good friend here, who in fact right now is standing about 20 feet away from me, he can speak perfectly fluent English, Malay, Iban, Badayu, Malanao, maybe some Chinese, I'm not sure. But that's like at least 5 languages that he can speak easily, eloquently, and I've witnessed he can be having a conversation with one person and then just switch into the other language to talk to another person. It's absolutely amazing and inspiring to see. Now compare that to us back in the UK. We are generally atrocious at learning other languages. I don't think that's exclusive to the UK. I think countries where English is the first language, we're not the best at then learning other languages. We obviously have a sort of lazy advantage because English is so widely spoken, it's spoken all over the world, and when we travel, there is unfortunately a thing where we don't have to learn languages to go to other countries because people there will speak English. It's terrible, I know. We should do better. But also, when you look at our education system, and really this says an awful lot about how good the education system in Malaysia is when it comes to teaching second, third, fourth languages. In the UK, I think our education in that area is really, really lacking. I mean, we don't really start learning another language until we're sort of some way into middle school. Well, this was the case when I was at school. It may be different now. I was at school a very, very, very long time ago. But when I was there, I don't think I started learning, it was French, until I was maybe about 7 or 8 years old. And by the time I finished my GCSEs, I got a B, which is a pretty good score actually. It's not amazing, but it's not bad. And I could only really speak very, very, very basic French, and that was enough for me to get a B in my GCSEs at 16 years old. And the saddest thing for me as well is if you're not brought up bilingual or multilingual, then later on in life it's much, much harder for you to learn languages. Like me, for example, I've lived in Malaysia on and off over the past over a decade now, and I still speak Malay like a caveman that's possibly been hit on the head too many times. And then compare that to like a Malaysian that will say to me, oh sorry, my English isn't very good. And I'm like, man, your English is better than a load of people I know back in the UK who are meant to be native speakers. Yes, Malaysia is a wonderful example of a completely multilingual country and a very, very good example of how to educate your children properly to speak a multitude of languages.
Go to Malaysia if you want to learn English. Do not go to England. Do not go to America. Why? Because here in Malaysia, together with learning English, you will gain a superpower, understanding every single accent in the world. Whether it's Malay, Chinese, Indian, African, Italian, French, South Korean, Japanese. As someone who has learned English here in Malaysia, and I've learned my English from the Chinese, the Malays, the Indians, and everyone else that lives here, the English that you learn here in Malaysia is going to be influenced by so many different people, cultures, that your English is going to be the united version of English, the English of the world, and you will easily understand everyone because you've heard every single accent while you've been here in Malaysia, and everyone in the world will understand you. With a few minor exceptions, English people still sometimes don't understand my English, but I invite them all to Malaysia because it's time to catch up with the rest of the world. Macam iOS 27, the new and updated version of English oleh Malaysia untuk semua.
When I speak English in Malaysia, this is how I sound, like normal Malaysian accent. And then suddenly, if there's an Ang Mo there, my American accent starts to push through and I don't understand why I sound like I'm from California or something. Bila cakap BM, suara tu nge macam tu, tiba-tiba je. Apa benda ni? Kecoh啊！当我讲华语的时候，我的声音比较高一點，比較可愛一點。我講廣東話嘅時期，無端端好似周星馳咁嘅，點解呢？
Selamat pagi class, 大家好. Today we're going to teach my Japanese wife the art of Malaysian English, or what we call the Manglish. Okay, first word. How do you pronounce this?
Chaninoto.
Oh, chigal. This is called the can or not. Can or not.
or ってどこに書いてある?
Can or not.
Can or
Okay, next. How do you pronounce this?
リーダットロじゃない?
Lidatoro. Chigal. It's called the Like that lo. Like that lo.
Like that lo って何
Like that lo.
lo って何
Lo means lo. Okay, next.
lo.
Last one. How do you pronounce this word?
ゆの字をじゃないゆの字を。ゆの字を
You need to pronounce properly. Why you know Joe?
これは
Why you know Joe?
why you
Why you did invite me? Why you know Joe?
どこに invite
Okay, that's it folks for today's class. Thank you everybody. Woohoo! English lesson.
Let's talk about English in Malaysia. If you're traveling to Malaysia, especially big cities like Kuala Lumpur, you will notice everybody speak English to a certain degree. You're also going to notice different accents and different dialects in English. They usually range from a very casual English, which is kind of a mix of Malay and Chinese and Tamil, basically called Manglish, or the formal English that is used in business or education or administration. See, English came to Malaysia in the 1800s when the British colonization happened. Then English became the language of government, education, business, and when Malaysia gained their independence in 1957, English didn't just disappear. Because Malaysians are smart, they kept Bahasa Malaysia as their national language, or Malay, and they kept English for global communication and economic growth. And that's why today English is pretty much everywhere in Malaysia, in universities and schools. It's actually a mandatory subject in public schools, I think. You'll see it on restaurant menus, on road signs, and many other things. And what I like the most about the type of English used in casual settings here by Malaysian people is that it's very efficient, you know? They don't waste time. For example, are you able to help me with this? Is simply can or not. I have already managed to complete the task is going to be done already. And you're also going to hear little elements like la. I'm not going to try to explain how to use them because I really don't know. And it's almost like an untranslatable thing. Like you have to be from here to know where to put it. But you'll hear those elements and they are just added sometimes to emphasize something, sometimes to soften things up, sometimes to make something a little bit more aggressive. It's many uses. Malaysians can very easily switch between formal English to casual English, and when they're in a business setting, for example, they will use proper English, and when they're with their friends or with their family, they will switch to a much more casual tone and vocabulary. And this is pretty similar to my country. I'm from Moldova, so when we speak Romanian in Moldova, it has a very thick, strong dialect, but then we can switch to proper Romanian very easily, so then we use it in more formal situations. So overall, I'm very grateful that even in Indonesia and Singapore and Malaysia, I have been able to be understood and communicate easily with local people because everybody seems to know English to a certain degree, and most of the times it's very good English. And many Malaysians actually speak 3 to 4 languages, so if you're traveling, if you're a tourist and you're having some issues because that person doesn't speak perfect English or you can't understand them, you gotta chill because that's their 3rd or 4th language already. Relax lah.
So since we've been back in Malaysia, I've realised how strong the British values here are. Malaysian people, I would say, quite safely, are almost as British as we are. I mean, I could probably tell you 5 different facts now that probably make the Malaysian people more British than the British are, essentially. First one is the English language. It's estimated that over 65% of Malaysians speak English. They're absolutely fantastic English speakers and surely one of the best in the world. I mean, come to England and you'll find out that some people really struggle to speak the British or English language, even some of the locals. The next one is the Premier League. Right, Premier League is a massive thing in Malaysia. Did you know that apparently there's over 10 million fans of the Premier League in Malaysia? The Malaysian population is just over 30 million, making over 1/3 of the population of Premier League supporters. Hey mate, it's mad, isn't it? The royal family. When the Queen died, you know, there was a bit of national mourning and condolences for the British Queen. You know, in Pang they were flying the flags half-mast and the Petronas towers turned purple to to commemorate the Queen. Talk to anyone English, and some English people will turn around and say to you that they didn't really care at all. But here in Malaysia, there were big fans of the Queen, or there were a lot of condolences. Tea. Right, now if you know British people, tea is a massive, massive thing to be. It's kind of being British, essentially. But did you know Malaysia is one of the biggest tea consumers in the world? And in fact, if you ask a British person probably what the national drink is, he'll say a cup of tea. And in Malaysia, you know what it is? They'll probably say teh-tarik, making it maybe even more British than we are. The other one, and the final one, is memorials and British architecture. There is a real love for it. If you go to Taiping, if you go to Ipoh, there's always something British. If you go to Kelly's Castle, you know, it's a massive, massive thing. And check out the war memorials here too as well. You know, Malaysian people, you guys, I swear, you have more love for it than we do. I think you guys are maybe more British than us British are.
Selamat sejahtera kepada semua para pelanggan Lotus. Bagi maklumat para pelanggan, pasar kami akan ditutup di dalam masa 5 minit lagi. Pasar kami akan ditutup di dalam masa 5 minit lagi. Pasar kami akan dibuka esok dari jam 10 pagi hingga jam 10 malam. Kami ingin mengucapkan ribuan terima kasih kerana membeli belah di pasar kami. Selamat malam dan jumpa lagi. Attention to all customers, our store will be closing another 5 minutes from now. Our store will be closing another 5 minutes from now. Our store will be open tomorrow from 10 a.m. until 10 p.m. We would like to thank you for shopping at Lotus. Have a nice day and see you again. 大家晚上好，注意尊敬的客户，我们的商店将在5分钟内关闭。感谢你在 Lotus KSL City 购物，晚安。Anaita ba dikargalakum ubanakum egesto ainta mimidatil muda padam egesto nalai marupadium kalai patta mani mudar erava patta mani varai kirakapadam bari kargal anavarkam nandri taribikiram midam sandipum eravu ubanakum.
Di Malaysia, kemampuan berbahasa Inggris sudah menjadi hal yang sangat umum. Hampir seluruh rakyatnya mampu berkomunikasi dalam bahasa Inggris, karena memang bahasa ini diposisikan sebagai bahasa kedua. Sejak usia dini, masyarakat Malaysia sudah terbiasa terpapar bahasa Inggris melalui pendidikan, media, dan lingkungan sehari-hari. Tidak heran jika banyak dari mereka setidaknya mampu menggunakan 3 bahasa sekaligus, yaitu Melayu, Inggris, serta Mandarin atau Tamil, tergantung latar belakang etnis masing-masing. Meskipun begitu, bahasa resmi negara tetaplah Bahasa Melayu Malaysia yang digunakan dalam urusan pemerintahan dan administrasi. Yang membuat para turis semakin kagum adalah fakta bahwa kemampuan bahasa Inggris di Malaysia tidak hanya dimiliki oleh kalangan terpelajar atau profesional saja. Anak-anak kecil sudah terbiasa menyapa dengan hello, para sopir taksi bisa menjelaskan rute dalam bahasa Inggris, hingga pekerja di restoran dan toko-toko kecil pun mampu melayani pelanggan asing dengan cukup percaya diri. Hal ini menunjukkan bahwa penguasaan bahasa Inggris di Malaysia sudah menjadi bagian dari kehidupan sehari-hari, bukan sekedar kemampuan akademis. Lingkungan multibahasa juga ikut berperan besar, karena masyarakat Malaysia hidup berdampingan dengan berbagai suku dan budaya, sehingga mereka terbiasa beradaptasi lewat bahasa. Kondisi ini tentu membawa banyak manfaat, mulai dari kemudahan dalam pariwisata, peningkatan peluang kerja, hingga daya saing global yang lebih kuat. Malaysia menjadi contoh nyata bahwa penguasaan bahasa asing, khususnya bahasa Inggris, bisa membuka banyak pintu kesempatan. Namun di saat yang sama, mereka tetap menjaga identitas nasional dengan mempertahankan bahasa Melayu sebagai bahasa resmi. Ini adalah keseimbangan yang patut diapresiasi, terbuka terhadap dunia, tapi tetap berakar pada budaya sendiri. Sebagai penutup guys, dari kisah Malaysia ini, kita bisa mengambil pelajaran penting bahwa kemampuan berbahasa, terutama bahasa internasional seperti Inggris, adalah investasi jangka panjang yang sangat berharga. Mulailah dari hal-hal sederhana, seperti membiasakan diri menonton, membaca, atau berbicara dalam bahasa Inggris setiap hari. Jangan takut salah, karena proses belajar memang selalu dimulai dari mencoba. Tetap cintai bahasa dan budaya sendiri, tapi jangan ragu untuk memperluas wawasan lewat bahasa asing. Semoga cerita ini bisa jadi motivasi buat kita semua agar terus berkembang, meningkatkan kemampuan diri, dan siap bersaing di dunia global. Sampai jumpa di pembahasan menarik berikutnya, guys.